Well, hi there, everybody. Hello. Hello there. Hi. Welcome. It is, very late for me, but that's not gonna stop me from working overnight. So let's go ahead and, possibly, hopefully, finish this one commission and maybe start on another commission later on. We'll see. But, yeah. Go ahead towards the art stream. God, I hope everything is working. Okay, everything is working again according to Keikaku. Okay. We're good. We're good. Hi everybody. Welcome to the birb. We're working on the birb. No, you can't be productive. Nah, I must be productive. I must be productive. Otherwise, the bread cannot be made. Hi Miharu. Hope you're doing good. We're also going to be listening to some Harvest Moon OST. Is this Harvest Moon or is this... Yes, it is. It's Harvest Moon. I keep confusing it with Rune Factory a little bit. Okay, I have to, like, look at the reference, because, I'm realizing that you're getting over a cold. Oh, no! I hope you recover fast. All is well? That's good, at least. Well, I hope you recover as soon as possible from that cold. I know having a cold is a bother, so... I really do hope it'll pass for you soon. But yeah, we're currently just setting up shop over here and starting work on our bird commission that we did last stream. We got our current Valentine's commission done last stream, so now we're gonna be working through this cutie of a birdie. Other than that, I'm doing okay. I woke up hella late, as mentioned in my stream announcement over on social medias. Y'all don't even want to know what time I woke up at. It was pretty late, so that's honestly why I started streaming late today as well, because my brain could not function on streaming on time. But I think we're doing okay so far. We're doing a lot better than we were earlier. Big struggles, it happens. Yeah, it does. It's sometimes, like, very difficult to get out of bed. Sometimes, so long as you're able to, like, get up even just for a little bit, you know, that's all that matters. You might not be able to achieve much with your day, but it's better to just do something minimal than not do anything. That's at least my thought. I remember this. I remember this Harvest Moon song. I think it must be like spring or summertime. One of those special occasion songs. Which one is this? Let me see. It's animal. Yeah, it's spring. It's a spring theme. Okay, let's start working on clearing them up. Okay. Let me put the shading tone here. I guess I can go with a little bit of gradiency too. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do with the gradient here? I feel like... Let me just put a reference to the lighting really quickly. I think I'm gonna go with the lighting to be over here on this direction. Actually, it would be really nice to go on this direction instead, where it's like hitting the helmet would be really nice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got it. Either hitting the helmet or like hitting this side would be nice too. Ooh, actually, you know what? I think hitting this side would be nice. It's like directing this side of the helmet and then this body area as well. So then we can like make the feathers over here brighter, while the feathers on this front side can be shaded. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. I might sound a little bit fried up. I'm noticing it right now in my tone. I feel a little bit fried up, but that's only because I woke up really late and my vocal cords are still like groggy from waking up this late. Alright, let's see. What can I do with this side? Ooh, actually... You know what? Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, cool. I think we're starting to establish this slowly. Okay. Okay. Da 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 da. Oh, wowzer, it's alive. Hi. We're currently doing a little bit of a chill co-working, commission working stream right now. Just trying to get stuff done to hopefully finish this up tonight and work on some other things. Mayhaps. We're just over here resting. I'm mostly just trying to prioritize starting up on the shading right now, because coloring is like basically done. Now I just need to set up the shading, and then after the shading is done, I'm gonna be lining up the character itself, coloring up the line arts, and then after that I'm probably gonna just add like a filter or a flare on top of everything just to flare up the design. Hey Masha, Borb, thank you for the hydration check. I'll take a sippy of my Earl Grey because I made it instead of coffee because I didn't want to over-caffeinate myself at 9 p.m. So, there's still caffeine in Earl Grey, but it's like not as much in comparison to actual coffee. I also added a little bit of pine honey to it as well. Pretty nice. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I hope you're feeling better today. I know last time that you were on stream you mentioned that you needed to go lie down, so hopefully you're feeling a little better today. Still sick, but you're working from home and taking it slow. Nice! That's good, at least. Oh, this theme song is really nice. It's always brightens my day a little bit. Well, hopefully you get to co-work and relax with us over here. Or else you're just, like, working through this commission stuff today. And hopefully we might be doing your commission later. We'll see. Masha commissioned me, so we might work on his commission soon. I have an idea for how I'm going to be working on your commission. So, I might, maybe if I'm not able to do it on stream, I'm still gonna like start it on off stream anyway, because the neurons have activated for it. Oh god. God, I hope. Really do hope. YouTube has been a little buggy again, so I really hope it's not gonna crash on me. Yeah, ever since Firefox updated with its new stuff, BS, it's been a little bit cranky. I need to set up the block filter list on my my ad blocker, hoping that it might actually resolve the issue. What's up? Oh, hey, Zen. I was like wondering who wrote to me. I'll be doing okay. We're working through our commission right now, setting up more work. Hopefully getting work finished tonight. We'll see. But we're getting progress started and continued. Stretch. Oh, I'll take a stretchy. Everybody in stream, take a quick little 3, 2, 1 stretch. Oh my god. I've also set up an additional reward point. I don't know if it's visible on stream, but I do have a Kirby redeem in case people want to activate the Kirby emote. Because while I don't have it yet as a commission, but I'm planning on making it a commission, I am going to be using the Kirby emote more often, or at least I want to use it more often, besides the fishing stream. Oh, God. You see it? Okay, that's good. Oh, God. Okay, let me shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Ooh, wow. Thank you for the stretch to redeem. Ha ha ha. We're good. gonna have to find. I'm gonna have to select the layer over here a little bit more. Yeah, I've got the butler redeemed, and I've got the butler redeemed set up, and I've also got the Kerbo redeemed set up. So in case anybody wants to see me with my different PNGs, y'all can do that as well. actually gonna go ahead and first start on this. I'm gonna lower the opacity. Actually lower it for silly me. The tolerance was enabled. Oh, I realize now that my area scaling has also been higher. I'll fix that. This is fine over here because it's been already set up. It sounds like the dungeon area. Oh no, it's fall theme. Pretty, yeah. Yeah, honestly, really do love the Harvest Moon OST. Just the entire soundtrack of that game is just a relaxing experience. It's no wonder I spent hours playing that game, even if I did not understand how to play at the time. Because the thing is, but with original Harvest Moon, you were kind of low-key running on a limited time clock, if I recall. Original Harvest Moon basically made you have to play the game, hope that you find all of the fairies within a 3-year time frame, and also get married. Which is kind of bonkers. Like, first of all, a lot of the characters, the bachelorettes in the original Harvest Moon game, were kind of not really interesting to begin with, to me at least. Like, there were some, maybe like 1 or 2 NPCs were interesting to me, but like other than that, not a lot of them were like interesting for me to like want to pursue them. But also, second of all, even as a child, I was pretty uninterested in the whole dating scheme of video gaming. So I very much played Harvest Moon like an ace farmer, and I just wanted to see what the other characters had in store for their own love confessions. Because you could like watch them all confess, and it was really cute. But it would basically lock you out of the characters of any of the bachelorettes if they ended up getting the other NPCs as fiancés in the game. I just really just want to play that game without the need for it, because if I recall, like one of the things you do is if you get all of the fairies, then you're able to get a feather that allows you to marry the NPC that you wish to marry, which is, oh boy. The process for getting all of the fairies was tedious. I remember having to look up a game facts guide for it, and I still never actually beat the game. Because it's so boring. It is so boring. Like, I think one of them included having to actually do the gambling minigame, and you having to, like, do the gambling minigame over and over until you get those fairies, and it's so tedious. Like, I wasn't a fan of it at all. Like, if you thought having to hunt for Koroks in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was bad enough, oh, buddy, you have not seen original Stardew Valley and how the elf quests were, the elf hunting was in that game. That would put the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild experience to shame. Real gamers remember having to brush your cow like 50 times every day and you couldn't brush your cow, like, constantly. You would have to, like, wait for your cow to, like, be satiated and then demand another brushing session every single day for 50 days in game time until you finally found one single elf in the game who specifically gets unlocked if you achieve 50 brushes in 50 days. It's those were real tedious gaming moments. Minion. Nah, chat's cute. Y'all are cuties, chat. Hope you guys are doing good. We're currently working on this cute little birdie over here. They are an old Mutuals OC, and I'm currently working on getting them prepared. Creating them up with shading and stuff. And yeah, just chillaxing right now with everybody. Also, my Valentine's Day commissions are gonna... Yeah, there it is. There's my commission offers. But no, my Valentine's Day commissions are gonna be ending soon, so... If anybody else wants a Valentine's Day commission, y'all can check out my Ko-fi page. Hey, Sheep! Hope we're doing okay. How are you doing? We're working right now on a little birbie over here. Just vibing with sushi and gachas. Hey, nice. Yeah, we're vibing over here too, except instead of gachas, we're listening to the Harvest Moon OST. Actually, let me just see what the next one is gonna be. It's gonna be an hour of Nintendo jazz after this. Oh, we're vibing, pretty much. How's the art progress going? Wait, Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons? Original Harvest Moon. This is, well, actually, it's a compilation of Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons games, so... This one in particular is A New Beginning, which is, I believe, in Story of Seasons. Boku Mono. Yeah! Just the entire series in general. The official ones, not the scammy ones. It's still kind of wild to me that they actually took the IP of Harvest Moon and actually made it scummy. I had to check because some people can't tell. No. That's honestly fair. No, I remember hearing about the whole situation with Harvest Moon, and that's such an unfortunate experience. It's because Natsume owns the IP name in North America, but not the IP overall. That's honestly fair. But yeah, we're just chillaxing right now. That reminds you, gotta get back into Grand Bazaar. We're gonna be continuing Fields of Mystria, so that's my farming sim plan for the season. You have another 2 goddamn years in the game before dates align, and you can have the wedding date you want! Yeah, that's honestly fair. And then for another 4 years before dates align for your desired child's birthday? Ha! Fair, fair. Oh my god, that's gonna be a long gameplay if you really want to get that. I'm like, fuck it. Like, if I'm doing an AU of my OCs, whatever the child's birthday will be is up to the whims of the characters and the game itself. I'm just the one controlling the player. I'm not the one who's actually defying whatever things that they will be doing. If my character isn't ready for it yet, they won't do it. Like, I've been playing Ideen's gameplay on Fields of Mystery as well, because I wanted to have her be paired up with the Dragon Bachelor in the game. I have been slowly, like, establishing their relationship, and I'm trying to, like, make it as slow burning as possible so that whatever happens, it's gonna happen, like, as naturally as it can between them. Excellent taste. You love the dragon character? Yeah, I do like him. Let me go ahead and set up running on this. Ad's happening in a minute, you guys. Or easy, Masha. Take your time. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see how long it'll take for the ad break to start. You love the texture I put in with the shading. Thank you! Yeah, add a little bit of gradiency to it in order to match whatever I had with my previous detailed chibis. Because I usually tend to add a little bit of gradiency to like make it a little bit more 3D-esque with the shading. Alright, let me go ahead and add bits of You should try doing that with yours. You felt yours are too cell shade looking recently. I would say just like go with either like add a gradiency layer on top of it so that the cell shading can blend a little bit more with the colors, or just use a watercolor brush. That way the minimum opacity of the brush itself can actually blend in with the colors to make it feel more painterly. Oh, also we're on an ad break right now, so those of you who don't have the DS subs or aren't using ad blockers, y'all are getting shadow realmed. Any feedback immediately swallowed by the ads. Shadow realm. Oh no. Hey, welcome back everybody. Guys, if you did want to get pro tips from me and not get stuck in the ad break, you guys can go ahead and either use your own means of blocking the ads, or subscribe to Dia the Devil's streams. Maybe even gift somebody so that they can appreciate the pro tips as well for when it comes to art stuff. But like I was saying, it's usually TLDR. It comes down to gradiency and the brush you pick. The less opacity a brush is, the more it. Hang on, I'm listening to my national theme song. Oh, hello, Harvest Moon DS. I missed you. Harvest Moon DS, my beloved, becursed, whatever it is. I never finished you, but I still cherish your memories. The immediate self-interruption. That squirrel brain was so real. Yeah. I just really love Harvest Moon's, especially original Harvest Moon's OST. You're not sure which Pokemon you love best. I like DS because it's the only game particularly that I actually played from Harvest Moon, because that was the first DS game I ever officially bought. And by that I mean I bet I had enough brownie points with my parents that I was like, please, Mom, can we buy a console game that isn't educational? Harvest Moon is an educational farming sim game about teaching you how to be good with using tools, wink wink, and also building relationships. Side eye, side eye, side eye. And the parents were finally like, I guess 12-year-old Dia can have a little bit of fun. It's still educational. It teaches you how to manage your time and build relationships. It's true, though. You know, not building relationships in that sort of way, but you know. They don't know. They won't know. They'll never find out. Routine and animal. I mean, yeah. Yeah. But then again, 12-year-old Dia first and foremost found this game out on their games magazine back in the day. So they were literally very much excited for it, specifically because it was a Nintendo and because it was a farming sim game. I remember seeing it for the first time in the game mag, and I thought it was such a cool game concept. And I immediately was like, please, mother, could I have a little bit of Harvest Moon? And she was like, fine. You recently had an A on your math exam, might as well treat you to something. It's a good guide to how to be nice to people, it counts. Yeah, it sure does. Of course. Please, mother, could I have a little bit of Harvest Moon? You felt the same way you did just, oh wow, a game that just lets you be a chill person and not murder 9 billion monsters? Amazing. Sign me the fuck up. Well, to be fair, you do have to kill monsters in the dungeon area of Harvest Moon, but you know, they don't fully tell you that in the game. They don't fully tell you that in the original Harvest Moon DS. In order for you to get the secret Sleeping Beauty character, you have to go through the mines up until level 90 or level 95 or something, and then you have to woo her and give her a bunch of secret gifts, which you wouldn't even know unless you repeatedly go down in the mines and figure out what her favorite foods are, or you look up a game guide for it, which I did. It's in Harvest Moon DS. In the Bachelorette, one of the Bachelorettes in the original Harvest Moon DS game is a princess that, or I think she's a princess, is a princess that has been locked up in the base of the dungeon for a very long time, and she's been sleeping there ever since. And I remember specifically, at the beginning, I was like, alright, well, I like Mary in the game because she was like the funniest character, and I thought she was really cute. But then I found out about the Sleeping Beauty character, and I was like, okay, I gotta try and woo her, because if I don't, there's not gonna be any reason for me to go into the mines anymore, other than, you know, to upgrade my weapons and my house and stuff. But I do want to woo her. But, God, I was already, like, hitting my teenage years, and I was starting to get into MMOs and stuff, so I kinda stopped. I still have my save file, though, so I can always come back to it whenever. Even thinking of DS Cute. No, DS Cute, I never had DS Cute, even though I wanted to have DS Cute. But DS Cute was a separate game in and of itself, and my parents did not want me to get another farming sim game. Yeah, we're thinking of Cute and the OG. Okay, to be fair, Cute had some. God, I wish you could be gay in Harvest Moon DS, because some of the bachelors in that game are super, super cute and super funny. I wish they could have been a little bit more woke with that game, but you know, it's a children's DS game. They were very restrictive about it. There is a mod for Harvest Moon DS that you can emulate that actually allows bachelors and bachelorettes to be in a same-sex relationship. So that's nice, though. I'm glad for that. You're missing nothing in Cute. I mean, yeah, but the difference being is that in Cute, you play as a bachelorette who's able to date the male bachelors. You wanted to be gay in Cute? Yeah. Yeah. You wanted to be gay in Cute? I wanted to be gay in the original DS game. Shakes hands, shakes hands. That's why you're saying you want to be gay and Cute, because the bachelors in Cute were horrific. Yeah. One of them I really liked was that one merchant guy that kept visiting the game. I forgot his name. He was like a really cute looking twink. I don't remember. Like, the only time you could ever see him in the original DS game was if you actually called him from his shop, or if you saw him in like the festivals, then he would make an appearance. But other than that, he would like literally only show up on the occasion. He's best looking bachelor was the Phantom Thief, and you threaten your sleep schedule with it constantly. Oh Jesus! Yeah, that's brutal. Okay, cool. He only shows up after 11 p.m. and your curfew time is midnight. Oh, right, yeah. Yes, this is the DS Jazz playlist now. All the other characters in the game were lifted straight from You Think Wonderful Life, so all the girls were cute, dateable-looking young ladies, and the boys were some wild range of several men old enough. Hey! Don't make fun of the DILFs! Some of the DILFs were very... you can have a March-December relationship. Come on. So, especially the innkeeper, he kind of had a game going. They weren't Delphi looking. Oh, come on! As if people would not like the innkeeper for being charming. He may have had a specific design to him, but you know, there are some people who are into that shit. You can't date the. Oh, wait, you can't? I thought you could. Because he could date. He was dating Mary in the original DS game. I believe the innkeeper was dateable. Wait. Now you're actually making me second guess myself. Because the innkeeper would choose Mary in the original DS game. Because I know the. Wow, what the fuck is his name? What the fuck is his name? Hang on. I'm trying to remember what the hell his name was. Hang on, now I'm actually curious what the hell his name was. Oh my god. Hang on. Wait, now I actually have to look. Oh, was it Griffin? Was that his name? Let me see. Yes, Griffin! Muffy is the girl that I was dating, that I wanted to date originally in Harvest Moon DS. Griffin, yeah, this dude. You know, he's actually kind of funky. Not only is he the innkeeper, but he can play the guitar. And I mean, come on, who wouldn't want a guy who would play a guitar for you? I don't mind the mustache. Heck, I don't mind the hairdo either. He's got that mullet going on. He's kind of funny. Listen, you were a different person back then. I know you were. I know. We were all different people originally. But I really do find the fact that you could literally watch everybody, like, get into relationships as a playable character. And you could just watch everybody's love flourish, while you yourself can just choose not to do it. I really like that. Yeah, the game is, like, telling you, like, oh, maybe you can get a wife or a husband or whatever. Oh, I'm over here like, nah, fuck that. I want to see everybody flourish. I want to see what everybody's gonna be choosing in their life. I'm fine with not having any spouses or in the game or whatever. I want to see what everybody's doing. You were a fishy loving, yeah. You know what you would love in future games? The ability to pair everyone else off. Ooh, maybe like a love guru kind of thing, where it's like somebody's like asking like, ooh, I don't know who to pick. Like, I might have a crush on this guy. What do you think? And then you can be like, are you sure about that? And then the next day they're gonna be like, ooh, I might have a crush on this gal, and you're gonna be like, oh yes, bestie, that is the one. That would be kind of funny to do. You returned! Hi, Masha! We're talking about Harvest Moon stuff. Sheev is offering that future Harvest Moon games should have the ability for us to become love gurus for our NPCs, so that we can pick and choose which of the NPCs go with which with which other bachelor slash bachelorette. I feel that like that would be really funny to do. Just to be our own little, just make our own little Sims game where we pick and choose which of the characters is gonna date who. Everybody in Harvest Moon ends up being bi, and everybody can pick and choose who's gonna be their spouse. They should totally do that. They should make it so that all Harvest Moon NPCs are bisexual, and you know, they can have whoever they vibe with the most. Like every marriage candidate is already a demi-romantic mess. Alright. I just feel bad for the candidates because if you don't marry them, they just remain forever single. Oh. You know, you gotta, the ones who do remain, the one single bachelor slash bachelorette who does remain, you can just, like, agree with that one NPC. Like, if we both stay single and we hit our 30s, we're just gonna marry each other for tax beneficial reasons. You know, people bitched about the rival system and that's why it's gone. I don't know. I kind of find the rival system really interesting. Like, I know it's not fair, especially if you don't know when they're gonna be, like, picking it, hitting on the NPCs and whatnot, but I feel like that gave, like, a certain dynamic to it. Some of the relationships were really cute. Yeah. I thought they were interesting, if anything. You wish they would have given us, like, full cold turkey? Nah, it was just like a... So for those of you that don't know, originally Harvest Moon had a rival system where you could hook up with... We could start flirting with the NPCs, but other NPCs were considered rivals towards the preferred bachelor slash bachelorette that you were picking. And so basically you were running on time and like moments where you had to be at certain areas of the game in order for you to do the love cutscene, like the flirt cutscene with the NPCs before the other rival NPC would do it first. And if you were able to do your confession beforehand, then it would basically lock you into having that character as your bachelorette slash spouse. And if you watched the other NPCs hit on them and like confess to them and whatnot, then that NPC would be locked out of ever being in a relationship with you, because they would be locked into being in a relationship with that NPC in particular, which I find really interesting. I like the fact that I like that fact that like it was like a natural process of like, you know, it's gonna come down to just circumstances and like who's gonna prefer whomst. And if you manage to hit it off with the character, hey, that's awesome. But if you don't, then it just wasn't meant to be. I feel like maybe we could have an option to, I don't know, talk it out with the rival. Maybe. Or polyamory option. I feel like I would like to hold both of their hands, if anything. Polyamory would be fun, but Japan is still struggling with... Yeah, that's true, though. Oh, well. We've got Stardew Valley anyway. It's fine. It's fine. We've got Fields of Mystria. We can have a I actually don't know if we can have a polyamorous relationship in Mystria. I hope we can. It would be kind of sick if they gave us the option to. We have polyamory light. And that we can date everyone without consequences now? That's true. That's true. To put a blue. Okay. Since we have access to all the candidates now as romance options, and the Grand Bazaar actually made it really interesting because when you get a confession, you have the option to remain platonic, and they call you their best friend. Oh, that's cute. That's super, super cute. Oh, speaking of which, apparently, Concerned Ape, because it's the 10th anniversary of Stardew Valley, Concerned Ape made a video post about it, and apparently there's a secret new bachelor. I don't know. I only saw like a bit of. I only saw like the thumbnail of. There's a whole ass update, bro. Bro, really? Who's the secret bachelor? Is it the wizard? Is the wizard dateable now? Okay, let me find it. Okay, thank you. I'm very curious who the secret NPC, who the secret bachelor is. I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually the wizard, because people have been like begging Concerned Ape to have the wizard be dateable. I will say I can't watch it right now. Maybe later. But for those of you that are able to watch it, do let me know. What's stopping us from going the extra step and going, hey, since I'm your bestie, gotta ask, what do you think of other single candidates and nudging them together? Nah, literally though, literally. That's fair, you don't follow, but you've been hearing about it from friends. You think it's... Wait! Clint? The blacksmith? Okay. People have been begging about Clint as well. Okay, that's honestly valid. That's honestly valid, because people have been wanting to date Cliff for a while now. I remember people being so interested in Clint and being so sad that he wasn't dateable. You know what? Good for him. He deserves to have a happy ending. And the fans rejoiced. You know what? Good for them. Good for them. I never got into Clint, but I know people who did, and they were really sad that they weren't able to officially date Clint, other than, like, you know, modding the game and stuff. So, that makes me happy. Good on them. Kiss that, blacksmith. Honestly, you're still waiting for March's brother and Mystria to be— Oh my god, Ulrich! Yes! I need that brother as well. March, I love you, but I need your himbo brother. What do you mean that himbo ain't kissable? God. I can have both brothers. I can take him. I can take him. Anyway. Oh, shut up, Diane, Mystria. Shut up. You shut up. You shut up, Imasha. You shut up, Imasha. You shut up, Imasha. No fighter, right? God damn it. Oh, man. Oh, speaking of Mystria, this Sunday, you guys. This Sunday. Oh my god. You fully left myself wide open for that one. Imasha just stepped inside. Now you guys are just being mean. Jeez, Louise. Was this part of the shading? Is this part of the line art? Okay, it is. Alright, I'm just gonna add the line art color. Let's see. Do I want to add the line art color? Also add a little bit of the highlight. I feel like adding the highlight would be appreciated. Just a little bit. Okay. Is this Blathers? Wait, let me see. 20. What is this? Oh, it's Tomodachi Life. Okay. Makes sense. All right. When in Tomodachi— this is the restaurant, apparently. This is the fancy restaurant in Tomodachi Life. The theme song to the fancy restaurant. Oh. No wonder you didn't recognize it. Every time you hear it, you're in panic mode trying to finalize an engagement! Is that what the fancy restaurant is for? Engagement stuff in the game? Oh, man. You could have just gone in there, like, expecting to have nice lunch, but no, you gotta do the engagement stuff. Yeah, oh, that's unfortunate. Can't treat yourself to some fancy food. No, you gotta prepare the engagement immediately. Oh man. Tomodachi life, more like Tomodachi nightmare. Am I right? Oh, 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 oh. You can buy the restaurant as a room skin, but the music is only for the engagement scene. Oh, that's unfortunate. Truly, they missed out on giving the immersion of actually hearing the OST in the game. Alright, I think I'm gonna start adding the line art colors to it. To get this all properly set up. Okay. Honestly, I was kind of wondering if you guys would be up for maybe at some point next week to go back into Reciteer and do the story quest line there. Because I actually don't know if when we're gonna be getting. We still haven't gotten an update on the remake of the game, and I honestly have been thinking about the story of the game again. Honestly, kind of want to start the game in infinite mode to play through the character story arcs, because we don't get any of the other character stories unless we actually play infinite mode, where we can take our time to actually go through them. Because the whole point of the original game was that you were running on a 30-day time. Not even 30-day, 28-day time. So there was not enough time for you to actually like interact with the NPCs and immerse yourself with the storyline of the game. I don't know. If people are interested, I'd be happy to go back to it. I mean, it shouldn't really matter. Like, at the end of the day, if I want to play it, I'll play it. But also, I know people will get bored if I play a game for the nth time. But also, at the end of the day, it's my stream. I can do whatever the hell I want. If I want to play Reciteer for the nth time again, I will do it. You know you would be there. Aw, well, thank you, Imasha. Did you have you beaten Reciteer yet, by the way, or have you yet to beat it? Not yet. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. You got to the final week and then everything plummeted in value at the same time? No! Oh, the RNG was not in your favor. Bro. That's brutal. That's truly brutal. Let's see what the hell this is. I should probably shade the helmet strap over here as well. Mhm. 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 Okay, cool. I should probably add to this. Hang on. Okay, cool. Okay. I should probably clean up the glasses since I'm at the end point of this. Let me go ahead and just first add the colors to them, and then I'm gonna set up. Cause I gotta see the difference between the line art and the glasses themselves. I know the song. I know the song. I know this song. Hello, Pewter City. Okay. Let's first remove the excess lines over here that need to omit from the just gonna go ahead and just reduce the opacity a little bit so I can clean up properly. Okay. Good. Da 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 da. Da 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 na 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 na. What is this from, I wonder? Where is this from? Let me see. This ingredients? Oh, it is. Hang on. I got you. Okay. Do, 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 do. Alright. We're establishing the salt. Slowly coming together. Let me see really quickly where did I add this? It is in line arts, okay. Oh, but I have the line arts layer locked, and that's why I was doing that. Da, 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 da. Where is this? Is this in the glasses section? It is, huh? Did I accidentally erase a line art over here? I did, didn't I? Alright, give me a second. Just gonna go ahead real quickly and just like fix that up. Okay. Alright, that should do it. Oh, ads happening in a minute, you guys. That should give me a good enough reason to maybe grab a snack. A snack. For those of you that aren't on an ad break, don't have subscribe enabled, or aren't using ad blockers, you guys can also take a quick little break with me. And to those who are also subscribed, y'all can take a break with me as well. We're all taking a break together. Gonna wait for it to pop up. Just gonna rate the BRB really quickly. Over here. Alright, I'm just gonna zoom in and wait for the ad to start. Oh, I just realized I used the wrong pen for that. No, that's understandable. Okay, we're good now. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's be BRB. Okay. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, hi. I'm back. I got a hard candy. And a croissant as well. I've got a cherry-flavored hard candy. Or as I like to call it, cherry-flavored bonbon. Because a hard candy is called a bonbon here. If you hear me doing any clacking noises, it's because my mouth is full of the cherry hard candy right now. Let's go ahead and continue onwards. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh my god. Super Mario World. Na na na. All right. Okay. I'm realizing that I accidentally added. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm just turning off the BRB thing. Good. Okay. Let's see. Is this part of the line? Yes, it is. Okay. Cool. This sounds very familiar. Hang on. What did you see? Oh yeah, it's because it's Rosalina's area in Mario Galaxy. The hell is this? I accidentally not color this in? Yeah, I did not. Okay. Yippee! Alright, what's next on my playlist? Let's hear it. What is this? Oh, it's Earthbound! Sick! I believe in you. Na 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 na. Oh, now this is a comforting song to listen to. Probably add a bit of highlighting to this, if anything. Not highlighting, but maybe a little bit more shading to it. Mayhaps, mayhaps. Okay, that's good enough for me. Such a campfire song. I like that. Okay, now that I have established some of the lines and everything, I'm just gonna start adding a little bit more to this. Oh, wait, no, highlighting. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness. We're almost done with this. Literally, we're at the final stretches of this thing. Just go ahead and take a chomp off of my croissant. My apricot-filled croissant. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, this is a very cheap store-brand croissant. Hmm. I don't mind it. You could just tell, though. Hmm. Alright then. Just get another bite. Okay. I'm gonna grab this one. Oh, right. This was supposed to be for the line over here. Hang on. Just go ahead and get rid of that then. I think, yeah, maybe readjusting the nose over here. Let me just check something really quickly. Yeah, okay. Getting rid of that. Okay. Thinking whether I want to add anything to this. I feel like I definitely kind of want to. First and foremost, I gotta go ahead. I gotta start actually fixing the glasses a little bit because the lines on them are very jank, to say the least. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead then and add just a little tidbit of a highlight on the thing over here. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding my multiply layer to the glasses. Give them a look. Actually, no, not multiply. I'm gonna make it a normal layer. Make it normal at, let's go 33%. Okay, cool. Oops. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't be using, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and raise this up to like 69. Nice. And just go like this. And we do this. This, a little bit of that. I might go with a, yeah, there we go. Do a little, use the airbrush. Diminish. There we go. That's good. Alright, let's go with... again. Diminish it again. Okay. Okay. Airbrush it. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and add that together, and then we can go ahead and just do this then. Go a little bit lower like this, and then go do this. Alright, cool, cool, cool. I'm really having that ambiance moment with Mother right now. Which part of Mother is this? This is the subconsciousness of Mother 2, apparently. Truly, I am in a vibe right now. Alright, I think we're good. I'd say we're good. I think the only thing left to do is... I can choose where I want to go with the line colors here. Okay, cool. Do I want to do anything else here? The only thing left that I had in mind to do is to add just the highlight on the upper area of the body here. Just like reduce. Gotta reduce the... Okay. Only thing left to do is just to clean up everything else around here. Uh-oh! Don't do that. Okay. Where did I add this? Not here. Not here. It's in one of these layers, I swear. There it is. I found it. Okay. Yep, I see it. Yummy rim lighting. Yeah, I know, right? And especially because they are a blue bird and yellow is very contrasting, and also gives a summery vibe to it as well. But yeah, we're almost done with this. I don't know if I'll have the time to work on Imasha's commission. Maybe for a little bit, I could. Kind of that limey yellow too. It's that, like, hard, lemony color. It's the color of, the Nesquik box. Just slightly green, so it looks like the light is refracting off the feather. It's affecting how it's coming back. Yeah. It's funny how it seems green to you, because this is pure yellow to me. Interesting to see how color is perceived towards other people. Either way, this bird is lovely. Yeah, thanks. Glad to have you around, Imasha. How are you feeling? Add a little bit of highlighting over here since it's bright enough. And a little bit of here, and I think that's good. On the very edge you can see the yellow, but when you zoom out the edge of it where it meets the feather looks a touch green. Does it now, like this? I can see it. No, I can see it, like, over here and everything, like, especially around the pixels. Because it's blending together, and the pixels blending together actually makes it look green because of the two colors combining. Tired but chilling in bed has been good. That's good, at least. That's very good. Glad you're able to chill. Alright, the only thing I'm gonna do is just, like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just clean up a little bit, and then we're done for tonight. It's a really nice green. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad that it's comfortable to look at, which means the client is gonna definitely like it too. I'm noticing that I do have colors stretching out, which was my concern initially when I selected this all, because sadly it's limited, so I can't really select it all without there being any extra colors in it, which is fine. Is not so secretly an art genius. I mean, I did go to college, so teaches me something at least. Not everything is lost when you finish college. Oh, I accidentally pressed the airbrush instead. You wish you'd been given more time in digital art in your program. I mean, most of my digital art experience was also combined with the painting experiences that I've done in real life, so kind of like it kind of blends together at the end of the day. You still have to like work on your complementary colors and like blending it all together, especially depending on the tools that you use, of which kind of brush that you're using. It all comes down to technique. Hell is this? Where is this from? Let me see. It's the shading. Okay. It super doesn't help that Clip Studio Paint is so new to you because you only got it like 3 months ago, so you're trying to unlearn all your bad habits in Photoshop and Sai. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Well, you'll get used to it eventually. I mean, it took me like roughly a year to get used to Clip Studio, so after I spent using Sai for like nearly, or rather at least a decade before that. I have to get it into the habit. Fiddling around in it for practice. Yeah, I get that. I mean, shit, man. Hang on. I have like a great example. So this, I drew this last night. We had a challenge in the Ghost Trick server where we had to draw a Ghost Trick fan art based solely upon this one specific brush. Somebody made a Ghost Trick brush, specifically Mr. Grick's head, as a brush acid. They deadass made a Mr. Grick's head as a brush acid. So I made it my challenge to see if I can draw fan art of it, which I did. I ended up drawing Mr. and Mrs. Grick in with this brush. I also did a doodle over here as well with Mr. and Mrs. Grick doing a little bit of some fashionable outfits. But yeah, this was a fun challenge, and I honestly recommend just like fiddling around and like not just with default brushes, but like just with any of the other downloadable acid brushes that you can find for Clip Studio. Just futz around with it, mess around with it, test around with it, experiment. That's the whole purpose of learning the tool application itself. And that's honestly one of the fun parts about the this art program in particular. It's just nice and like bendy, and you can like just mess around with it. Also, hello Trapduck. Welcome to the devilish stream. Do you need to learn what the fuck all the brushes you downloaded do? No, not all of them. Only the ones that you vibe with, honestly. Like, I don't know. I usually tend to vibe with the ones that have the more textured feel to them. So I've got like a whole bunch of like brushes that I've downloaded that were like texture based, and I've been using them since because they're fun to mess around and they're fun to experiment colors with. Oh, oops, that's the wrong pen. But no, like whatever brush you enjoy using, or whatever brush you think looks interesting, you can just mess around with it and just test it. And if it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, find another brush and test with it instead. I really like experimenting with the brushes when I can, especially when I'm like when I'm making doodle art, when I'm not focusing on commissions, and when I'm like experimenting, especially during Art Fight or other monthly challenges. I tend to experiment with the brushes and brush strokes in those instances, so I usually like find a brush or like pick a brush that I've choose for that specific challenge and just go with it. That's your problem. You're so used to size default brushes, and only the default brushes you need to learn to be comfortable with texture brushes. You think that's one of the things that's crippling? Yeah, like once you free yourselves from just the default brushes and start experimenting with other brush assets, you start to unwind a little bit from that habit and start to get used to the other brush features, not just the brushes, but also the tool assets as well, like the lasso tools and the halftones, and just like once you start futzing around with the other tools and the other assets, you're gonna get a lot more comfortable with just experimenting in the program itself. It's fun to do it. I like it. Forcing yourself to use one brush for a piece sounds like a good challenge. You should do that. Ooh, like one brush for a piece, like for each piece that you do, you challenge yourself to using one specific brush. That would be fun. I did that with the Grick challenge. I literally only used the Grick brush for both the lining and the coloring of it. So go for that. I feel like it would be fun to do. It's fun to do that. For my previous like Grick challenges, I specifically used texture brushes to do the artworks of them, and they were pretty fun to test, to like experiment with, and to futz around the colors with. Wobbly aluminium foil? What's your favorite instrument? Says the mother creator. Oh, I love the aluminium foil. UFO ass aluminium foil noise. Wubba 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 wubba. That's fun. I like that. Do you hear that? Do you hear this? Hang on. We gotta start at the beginning. Then lower the woo music and like listen to the foil noises. This is some real foil ass music. Welcome to the foil world. Oh mother, you never cease to impress me. I like that. Who the hell is wobbling their aluminium tray? I don't know, but it's pretty funny. You know, considering the fact that this is also specifically an undersea level music, this feels on brand for it being an undersea level. That's a great sound. It's a pretty nice sound. Alright, I'm gonna lower it again, because it's getting kind of loud in my ears. That's fun, I like that. That's fun. I like that. Alright, let me just check really quickly to see if I've missed out on anything. You think the other sound you really like that isn't part of the music is the Wilhelm scream? Ah, the Wilhelm scream has been memed so much. I cannot go into a movie without like pinpointing where the Wilhelm scream is. The minute I hear it, I just like point at the movie and I'm like, ah, there it is. We were listening. What were we watching? We were watching something recently. I don't remember what. Was it a movie? I think it must have been a movie. I don't remember. We were watching something recently with some friends, and at some point, a dude just, like, falls off and you can hear the Wilhelm scream sound bite. And I just point, I just, like, go, oh, and I say, oh, there's the Wilhelm scream. It's so good. It's fine. Could be anything at this point, honestly. Like, it's fine. It's just been used too much that I feel like it's a little bit redundant. I'm noticing I messed up the brush over here. Just gonna fix it up really quickly. You think a favorite use of that was in Split Fiction? They should do a different scream and call it Bill. Wilhelm. I like that. Mostly because you just didn't expect it to show up in a video game. Yeah. God, have you guys seen the video of what the fuck is the Looney Tunes voice actor? I forgot his name. Maxwell or something like that. What the fuck is his name? But there's a compilation of all of his screams that he did in Looney Tunes. Hang on, I gotta remember what the fuck his name was. It was... Oh, what the hell was his name again? Mel Blanc! That was his name. Mel Blanc yelling for 8 minutes was the name, is the name of this clip. It is so funny. I love Mel Blanc out of sheer principle of how overtly insane his vocal range is when it comes to yelling and screaming. That man put his entire pussy out to be screaming into the void. You think Mel Blanc isn't just Bugs? No, he voices almost everybody in the Magic Melody cartoon series, because he was like the main voice actor in that in those cartoons. He was basically the main voice actor in those cartoons. He's crustacean. He's crustaceans too, yeah, basically. But yeah, he basically voices like almost everybody in that cartoon, and it's so impressive to just hear him scream. I just really like compilation videos about with the screams involved and everything. Bless Mel Blanc, yeah. Honestly, that guy was pretty funny. That guy was pretty funny. Whoa! Whoa, I was not expecting vocals. I'm just gonna lower this because it's a little loud. Okay, we're good, I think. Oh, Jesus. Hang on. It's a little bit too loud for me. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Alright, let me just... His voice was so iconic in Looney Tunes, honestly, yeah. Only unsolicited vocals and songs, Batman. Literally. I believe in you. It's the vocal version of the Mother soundtrack, the Mother theme song. Oh, ads happening in a minute, you guys. Alright then, I think... Oh, wait. I just realized that I missed out on this. How silly of me. Let me go ahead and fix this really quickly. Okay. Okay, you're done updating. Time to throw your shit at the hot doctor man and pray he come home. Good luck. Oh, speaking of hot people, I recently got gifted Date Everything, so maybe in the future we might be doing a Date Everything stream? Who knows? Yeah. 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 Enjoy the batshit insane experience. I'm not gonna play it yet. I might do it later on. Oh, we're on an ad break. Okay. I'm gonna check out really quickly if I've missed out anything else here. There's one character you think you could accurately cosplay, but like costume creation is not your forte. No, that's fair. Is it Harper? Is it a Harper Imasha? You can. Oh god, excuse me. You can put outfits together with pre-existing items not sewing. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, Gaia. Okay. Fair, fair. Gaia is adorable. Even as a bona fide Otome game lover, the game makes you lightheaded from the amount of what the fuck and oh my god, this is great you go through. God. Let me finish my tea, because we're on our last ad break anyway. Welcome back, everybody who was just down in an ad break. I'm just over here finishing my tea right now. Honestly, you love that they went out of their way to find an actual Newfie to voice her. That's really cool. Also, you know, if I ever play, when I end up playing Date Everything, you know I'm gonna be going for like the Master of Darkness, X6, whatever the fuck. Not only is he voiced by Alex Lee, but he's also a big doofus. He's a funny guy. I'm gonna... I can take him. X6 Shadow Lord 420. That's him. That's him. That's him, Your Honor. That's my guy. No, absolutely bully the fuck out of him, Dia. He's so silly. I like him. If you do end up cosplaying Gaia Imasha, good luck. Yeah, maybe you could get help from a sewing friend or something. If you plan on cosplaying Gaia. Okay, let's go ahead and add. Keep an eye out for materials for sure. Let's go ahead and start adding stuff I wanted to do. This is for the screen, I believe. Okay. Now that we're done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and add this all together. Group it all together. Sick. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add effects to it. Okay. What effects, you might ask? Well, you shall see. Okay. Go ahead and move this a little bit more. Okay. Selection. Okay. Thank you for your good wishes. You got him? Hey! Congratulations. Ya did it. Speaking of getting characters, I need to, once I'm done with the stream, I need to continue my cookie run oven break grind and slowly get the cookies as, not the cookies themselves, but I need to get the cookies as magic candies, because it allows me to get boost scores with them whenever I play the game. Oh, I knew I missed out on something. Hang on. There we go. Now we're good. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and start getting this set up. Okay. Okay. I also do want to give a little bit of appreciation and love to this, because I am planning on uploading this to my social medias later on, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add just a little effect to this really quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and add Okay, I'm realizing now that I did miss. Okay, now that I'm looking at the layer of it with a different color, the background, I'm noticing that I missed out on the colors here. Which is fine. It's easily fixable. I just need to add it back in. Okay, cool. great. Alright then. Cool. Let's go ahead and give this over to... Let me just go ahead and see if I want to add anything else. Alright then. I think we're good now. Okay, let's go ahead and save this then. Gonna go full. Okay, sweet. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set this up for myself then. Gonna make a little background for them. Yeah, we're almost done. Just gonna set up the background here and call it a day. And then I'm probably gonna work on your commission either later on or tomorrow, Imasha. So look forward to that. I should be sending you the draft for the emote possibly by tomorrow. Yeah. Okay then. I'm gonna go ahead and Oh, of course. I keep forgetting that slashes don't exist on Windows for file names. Okay. I'm gonna go for that with the background, and also I'm gonna be posting this with the background specifically. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab. Where is my watercolor? Watermarker, that is. There's my watermark. Let me go ahead and put this up. There we go. Gonna set this over here. That's easy. Maybe even here would be nice too. Nah, here it's more readable, I feel, because it's less crowded. Okay. Okay, cool. Apply that. Go for, let's go 69 with the opacity. Nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and rasterize this and change the color schema. Make it more bluish toned with the relevancy of the art itself. Yeah, there we go. Sick. Okay. Saving that. I'm gonna put a... Do I wanna... I think I'm gonna down it to 50%. Yeah, that's perfect. Sick. Okay. Alright then. Yippee! We did it! This is done. There we go. Here's the end result for everybody to see. We managed to get it done from this sketch to this. Nice. I'd say this turned out pretty nice, honestly. I feel like I managed to get the sketch well realized. Yeah, I'd say that worked. The bird process. Yeah, the bird process. It's great. Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and stop then for tonight. See if anybody's currently streaming. I don't know if Sab is currently streaming or not. Oh, Oki is. And Spree is! Oh my goodness! Oh, Spree's having a sticker giveaway. You know what? Let's go ahead and raid her. Who knows? Maybe y'all might get a chance to get a sticker from the raid, from the stream. Alright, let's go ahead and switch on over to the raid. There we go. Oh, I still have my hat. Hang on, let me turn off my hat. We don't need the hat. We're not celebrating anything. Where's my hat? I literally cannot find. There's the hat. There we go. Take off the hat. Alright, let's go ahead and give Spree some love. Y'all know what to do. You can use the regular Devil Raid, or if you're subscribed to our channel, we can go ahead and let's use the heart emoji instead. There we go, you guys. Alright. I'm super happy that we managed to get another commission done. 2 for 2, honestly. We managed to get one commission done last time, and we managed to get this commission done this time as well, so hey! That's some pretty good progress that we're doing. But yeah, I'll go ahead and leave us over for the raid. I will see you guys again on Saturday, because me and Goodwitch are going to be continuing Moon Remix RPG Adventure. There we go. There's the full title of that game. We're going to be continuing that game and that game on Saturday, and hopefully we're going to get some progress done in that game, because I'm pretty excited to see what's in store in that RPG, or rather, should I say anti-RPG RPG. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday, and take care of yourselves. Now let's go ahead and give Spree some love. Bye-bye!